Hey, what's up guys? Back here in another video, and today is a special video. But before I get into the video, just want to say please like, comment, and subscribe. And also in your comment, just leave a comment of maybe some ideas that you guys would want to see in future videos. Because obviously I enjoy recording these tier lists for you guys, and I've done the Q&A. But I want to do different style videos and just see what you guys would be interested in, and I want to deliver content that you guys want to watch. So today we have a special edition. As you guys can tell when this is uploaded, it'll be Christmas. And I think what's synonymous with Christmas, and obviously this is a tier list video, I think sweets, like candies, right? And desserts. So today I'll be doing the best candy bar tier list. And I actually went out and I bought 17 different types of candy bars. Now you will notice there is one candy bar that's missing. I actually couldn't find it in like a small form. I was able to find it in like the really big form, but like I'm not about to like eat that, But that's the Hershey Original. But I have almost every other candy bar I could have thought of and I could have bought at the store that I went to. But let's get into it right now. And with the first candy bar, I have my personal favorite. And of course, as the tier list goes, we're gonna go S, A, B, C, D, and then of course F if it's like horrendous, horrible, But, and if you guys didn't yet, go watch the video that you'll see right in the description below. There will be my video, the soda tier list, and it'll be the chip tier list. Very entertaining videos, and we have me and my brother, in the chip tier list have some hot takes on, good chips versus bad chips. Little spoiler alert, Pringles are not the greatest chip ever, okay? But let's get into it right now with my personal favorite. We have the Snickers bar. I grew up eating these. I absolutely love Snickers bars, so I will be very, very biased, but I'll try to keep it as impartial as I can. But let's get into it. First thing I noticed right off the bat is arguably the perfect bite. So you have, you have your chocolate, of course, because it's a chocolate bar on the outside. And then you have, the peanut and caramel, or caramel, however you guys say it, on the inside layer. And then you have the nougat. It's the pretty perfect candy bar. Like, I'm very biased because I really do love Snicker bars. But if I'm giving unbiased to include everyone's opinion, including mine, but then again, it is pretty my opinion for a tier list, I'm gonna go top of A. I really think Snickers bars are delicious. I think they are arguably the best, but I have a feeling looking at this list that there's maybe 1 to 3 candy bars that I would put over a Snickers bar. So I'm gonna reserve that S, but maybe we'll go back to it and we could switch a Snickers to, the S. But so far, Snickers definitely top of A. I think it is a tier 1 candy bar. It is delicious, and I don't see how it could really go wrong. Up next, we have one that is usually during Halloween. I find that these are the ones that I don't eat, and usually people don't eat them. I don't know what it is. They're very messy. But up next, as you guys can tell by those 2 clues, we have a Butterfinger. And Butterfingers are good, but I don't think they're anything special. They have, that crunchy layer of, it's like peanut butter, nougat kinda, like I don't really know what to call it. It's like, those crispy, if you ever had a Butterfinger. And you should have like the milk chocolate on the outside. But let's try it. So funny enough, already in typical Butterfinger fashion, it is, as you guys can tell on there, it's a little bit broken. It's a little bit, I don't know why it does this a lot, but for whatever reason, Butterfingers usually break apart. But let's try it. Let's give it a fair rating. Okay. So I'm not just gonna rate that on taste. I'm going to also take into factor texture and also exterior factors, right? So taste, it's probably like a B on taste, right? Now texture, I like the texture. It's very crunchy. I'm a big texture guy with crunch. So, texture is about a high B, right? So we got taste B, high B for texture. Now, exterior factors, This stuff gets stuck in your teeth very easily, and it breaks apart, and it is like an absolute mess in that sense. So I will probably give, for exterior factors, I'll give it a D. So if we're adding up B plus, B, and D, like low D for exterior factors, then I'll probably give this, I'll probably give this a C. I think it's a mid C. It's very mid. It's not bad, but it's nothing special. And the exterior factors just kill like the taste grade, But yeah, so Butterfinger is definitely a C. Up next, I actually really enjoy this candy bar, and this is my dad's favorite candy bar. We have a Payday. So as you guys know, if you don't know, Payday is basically just caramel on the inside, and it's just peanuts like on literally like the whole candy bar. Like I'll show you guys right now. So this, if you guys have never seen, this is a Payday. It's, as I just said, just caramel and peanuts. It's very run-of-the-mill. It's good. I think it's above Butterfinger because the exterior factors, it really doesn't have, it's not a big mess. I mean, the peanuts can fall off sometimes, which can make a little bit of a mess, but outside of that, not bad. The caramel doesn't get stuck in your teeth really, and it tastes is really good. I'd probably give that, I would give a Payday a B, strong B, mid B, like just a B, right? So far, Snickers A, Butterfinger C, and Payday B. I think that's fair. So far with those three candies, I would definitely put Snickers at the top of the list, and I would put Butterfinger at the worst of those three. But up next, the candy bar that I've never had, and I don't know if y'all have ever heard of it. I haven't really heard of it. I kind of just saw it like when I was in the register. So I went into an aisle to buy all these candies, right? The candy bars, and I was walking up to the register with all the candy bars. Like I bought like a ton, right? And I saw this last minute, and I didn't really know what it was. It was in like the aisle, but it's called a Whoozy What's It. I don't really know what that is. I'll be honest with you. It says chocolate crisps, and peanut butter candy bar. So kind of sounds like it could be like a Butterfinger, I guess, with like the peanut crisps. It's a chocolate crisp and peanut butter. So actually, it doesn't really sound like butter. I don't know. I'm excited to see what this tastes like, But let's try a Whoozy What's It. Again, never heard of that in my life. But let's try it out. Okay. I don't know why that's not more popular because that is good. So the way I can explain it, as I said, like chocolate crisps. The chocolate crisps are like Rice Krispies, like the cereal with like chocolate on the outside of it. And then it's not a super strong peanut butter flavor, but it's just enough where it's like noticeable, where it's not just like chocolate. The outside is very smooth milk chocolate. That is perfect. That's better than a Snickers bar, guys. Like that, a Whoozy What's It? I don't know why these aren't like Kit Kat tier or Twix with like popularity. Like this stuff is really, really good. I'm gonna give that an S. I'm giving that an S. I'm very, I'm kind of more reserved with the S's because I think for it to be an S, it has to be like, I have no complaints. I have no complaints about that candy bar. It is delicious. It has the texture. It's not a mess. It has different flavors where it's not just like one punch where it's like bam, it's like not just like chocolate, or it's not just like peanut. It has the crunchiness of the, it has chocolate, it has peanut, it has the crunchy flavor, but it's not too strong in either of those, That's an S easily. That is so good. I don't understand why that's not sold more, but it's really good. On to the next one. We have a bar called the Heath Bar. So if you guys don't know what a Heath Bar is, it's milk chocolate and English toffee. The toffee, I think, is like caramel, but it's like crunchy. I don't know. I'm not really a big Heath Bar fan. I think it's very like basic to like bad. Like it's. I mean, I have another candy bar that I got in comparison to it, so we'll see, you know, how it stacks up to each other. But let's try it out. In the 3-tier list that I've made, mind you, I've had those pickle chips in the chip tier list. That is the worst thing I've tasted so far. That is worse than the grape soda I tasted, that I gave an F. That is worse than the pickle chips, I gave an F. That is worse than any of the Pringles that I did not enjoy. That is awful. That is really, really bad. Like, genuinely do not eat Heath. Like, it's a mess. It gets stuck in your teeth. The chocolate's awful. The taste is not good. It doesn't have like a redeeming factor where it could have like something crunchy. That is like crunchy to a point where it's not enjoyable. Like, it is literally like I was biting into like a rock. Like, I'm biting into like a boulder. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is so bad. Okay, listen. No offense to you, Heath Company, but discontinue this stuff. It is not good. Like, please, this stuff's bad. And I bought another Heath, like a Heath style bar where it's like toffee chocolate, and now I'm not really looking forward to it. But since I bought the other toffee style bar, we'll actually go next with it, right? We'll follow it up to see maybe if this is better, and I mean, if it's anything like Heath, it's not going to be above an F. But maybe it's better toffee. I don't know. But it's called a Score bar. If I'm being honest, I don't think this is the most popular bar because I didn't really hear about it until like I like just walked in the store and saw it. Like, obviously most of these candy bars, like I've heard of Butterfinger, Snickers, you know. I have some other ones that you guys will see that are like household names in like candy bars. I've never really heard of Score, but let's try it out. Hopefully. I mean, it's got to be, you know, it's going to be hard to not be better than a Heath bar. Like, that is brutal bad. Interesting design on the outside. It's already broken apart, sadly, but we have like a little like design. I don't know. It's kind of cool. So the Score bar might be worse than the Heath bar. I was honestly gonna give it like a D or a C because like it was not as bad. Like, the Heath bar was immediately just like horrible flavor. The Score has one of the worst aftertastes I've ever tasted in my entire life of anything. It's like okay at first for the first 5, 7, 8 seconds, and then like bam, it just just bam with like I don't even know what flavor. Like that is bad. Heath bars or Score bars or toffee chocolate should not be a thing. No offense to you guys if you're a big Heath bar guy or whatever, but that stuff is awful. Obviously, as you guys can tell by the way I'm talking about it, Score's an F, and I would put Score under Heath. Like, Score it's gonna be hard to beat out, meaning like be worse than that. Like, that is so bad. I don't even feel good after eating that. Up next, hopefully we have a better candy bar than the last one. We have Three Musketeers. Now, I might be getting mistaken with the Three Musketeers and that other candy bar, like Baby Ruth's or Milky Way. But one of them's kind of like mushy flavor, like I don't know. I'll figure it out. I can't remember if it's Three Musketeers or not. But let's try it out. Okay. So it's like, it's not bad. It's not great. I like the flavor. The texture's not great. It has a bit of an aftertaste, but nothing like crazy. Nothing close to Score. Like, Score was just like bad. That's a solid B. I think the flavor's really good. The textures and the aftertaste is not really that noticeable. I'm gonna give that like a low B. Like, it's teetering top of C, but Three Musketeers is a low B. That is fair in my opinion. It's good. It's not great, but it's not bad at all. It's I would eat that again. Like I think that's solid. I think it would do a lot better if it had something like a crunch to it, like a peanut or like a nougat or something. It's more just like the soft texture, but like the milk chocolate tastes so good. So like the taste really carries it, but it's I think definitely low B. If it had like a crunchiness, like a Rice Krispie or like a wafer or something, I could put that A, maybe even S. But because it doesn't, low B is fair to me. Up next, one of my favorites, and as I mentioned in the video earlier, we don't have the regular Hershey's, but I did get two versions of Hershey's that I really like personally. And we have the almond Hershey bar, and I've always loved these. My grandma used to always keep these in her house whenever I'd go over, and it was literally like, she'd be like, oh, you want an almond Hershey? I'd be like, yeah, thank you. Like, yeah, they're delicious. I really like them personally, but let's try it out. Okay, Hershey chocolate on its own is already delicious. Like, I would literally just give like a regular Hershey bar like a B as it is. Then you add almonds, so you add like a crunch factor, and I'm a big almond guy personally. It is near perfect, but it's not exactly perfect because I think what would be killer on this bar. I'm just giving Hershey ideas here. Throw some caramel or caramel in the Hershey almonds bar, so it's like Hershey chocolate, almonds, and caramel. That would be an S any day of the week. But since it doesn't have the caramel, and since it's more just like crunch with the nut, the almond and the milk chocolate, I'm gonna give that an A. I think it's very good. I would definitely eat that again. I think it's great. I don't think it's like just very good. To me, like B is like very good. High, B is like good. High B is like very good, and then A to me is like great, and then S is like one of the greatest things I've ever eaten in my life. So it's not S, but it's definitely A. Not top of A. I wouldn't put it. I would put it under Snickers bar, but it's very delicious. I love it. But on to the next one. We have, as I mentioned before, we have another Hershey bar. We have the Hershey cookies and cream. I love this bar, and I know there's a lot of people in the comments that are like, it's alright, or it's great, or it's bad. It's a mixed review candy bar. I think it's very good overall, but let's try it out. I just love like the design on the back. I don't know if you guys, let me like lower this. It has like all like little like chocolate crispies on the back. It looks great. Let me hence this. I love white chocolate. I'm a huge white chocolate guy. That is delicious. And that I don't have any complaints for. It's crunchy, right? But it's not like too crunchy where it's like, you can't eat this, right? Like the toffee bars. The milk chocolate's delicious. It doesn't like punch you in the face. Like sometimes white chocolate. Sometimes white chocolate like punches you in the face like with flavor, like where it's like too much, like overpowering. That is the perfect level of flavor. I enjoyed that a lot, and easily an S. Like I have no complaints. Like I wouldn't, as like with like the Hershey almonds bar, I would add like caramel to make it an S. This I think it's perfect on its own. It is so good. Easily Hershey's cookies and cream is an S. That is easy. Up next, I have a personal favorite of mine and a lot of my friends. We have the Reese's Cups. Now, is this a candy bar? I don't know. I would put it in the tier of candy bar because one, in the store, it was around all the candy bars. Like it was in like the same aisle. Like there was like a separate aisle for like candies. Like there was with like gummies. But Reese's Cups were like next to like Kit Kat and were next to like all of those. But yeah, so I consider it like a candy bar, I guess. What's the definition of a candy bar? I don't know. Well, we'll call it a candy bar for this video. I really like these, so I'm excited. I haven't had one in a while. I think they might have lowered their quality of the chocolate. That's not as good as I remembered. Now, the peanut butter is absolutely delicious. The peanut butter is the saving grace of this because the chocolate's not good. And I know some people who used to eat these, like, eat all the chocolate and then eat, like, the peanut butter last. Like, that's how good, like, they love the chocolate. Maybe they changed their, like, recipe or changed the chocolate they use because the chocolate's not as good as it once was. I'm gonna give that a D. I know that's a controversial take because I know a lot of people out there love Reese's Cups, you know, unless you have like a peanut allergy, you know. But that is not good. Like, that's not as good as I want. Like, the chocolate's an F. And then, like, the peanut butter's like a C to B, like low B. So I think, like, it evens out to, like, high D. That's mid D. That's D right there. Like, Reese's Cups are not that good, guys. I'm sorry. Like, I know there's probably at least one person in the comment who's like, how can you not like Reese's Cups? I love Reese's Cups. They're my favorite. That is bad. I'm not changing on that. Reese's Cups are a D, guys. Yep, it's D, okay? But on to the next one. We have one that I don't really know a lot about, if I'm being honest with you. Never really had one, I don't think. But it's called 100 Grand. It says rich caramel, milk chocolate, and crispy crunchies. So I don't really see where this can go wrong. Maybe this is another one of those candy bars that aren't super popular, but should be. We'll see. Okay. Here's what I'll explain. 100 Grand based on flavor alone, like if this was just on flavor, because obviously we have different factors that weigh into the grade. Just on flavor, it's an S. That is delicious. Crunchy, you know, the caramel's delicious, the chocolate's not too sweet, but it's still really good. Where it goes wrong is that exterior factors, you know, label that I gave. It gets really stuck in your teeth like a Butterfinger, but like more because it's like actual caramel. Like Butterfingers are more like the peanut crisp where it gets stuck in your teeth. Like this is literally like just like caramel, like you're biting into like not like a Werther's, but like a piece of caramel. Like it's really good. S on flavor, probably D on exterior factor. I hate when it gets stuck in your teeth. So that's a B. A strong B. I think it's really good. I mean, it's underrated. Like I don't know why more people don't like buy it. You know, when you go to the store and you're buying like candy, you're probably gonna get like a Kit Kat. Some people get the Reese's Cups because that's their thing. You know, Hershey's bars, Twix. Funny enough, I forgot Twix, but you know. But yeah, so that's definitely a B. 100 Grand, B. Up next, probably one that no one gets. I don't know anyone who likes this candy bar, but we'll try it for the purpose of the video. We have Almond Joy. It's coconut and almond chocolate candy bar. I don't really know anyone who eats this, I'll be honest with you. It looks like crap, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look too good. But hey, maybe we'll be pleasantly surprised. Who knows? Let's try it out. I don't even think I need to explain this, but I will. That is the worst candy I've ever had. That is worse than Score. That is worse. Oh yeah, that's worse than Heath Bar. Ugh. It's like fake coconut. Like, ugh, guys, give me a sec. Like, ugh. I don't know who eats that, bro. Almonds, I like almonds. But like, that's not even good with almonds. The coconut's like weird texture. The chocolate's bad. Like the chocolate's not sweet, but it's not like, it's like weird. Like it's not like, I don't know. that doesn't have like a redeeming factor. Like it's not crunchy. It's like soft. And then it's like no, please don't. Okay, message to you guys: if you're going to a store to buy candy, do not buy an Almond Joy. I mean, it's probably obvious not to buy one because I don't know anyone who even buys one in the first place. Don't buy that. That is really bad. Like, awful. Easily F, bottom of F. The worst candy bar. I don't see that anything being worse unless like I literally just eat like actual shit. Or no offense, but like I literally like there's nothing worse than that. But oh yeah. On to the next one, I guess. We have a Milky Way. Let's try it out. I don't really know a lot about Milky Ways. Rich chocolate, creamy caramel, smooth nougat. So sounds pretty good. I don't really like. I've never really had these. Like I think I had this like once. It was alright. Last time I remember. Okay. The caramel's really good. The chocolate's really good. And then the smooth nougat, I guess, reminds me obviously of the Three Musketeers. I think I gave the Three Musketeers a B. I'm gonna put that in B as well. I think that's right there. I think the caramel puts it above Three Musketeers though. So I'm gonna put it above Three Musketeers, but it's not A. It's good, I would eat it again. But it's not like, it's not like A. Like A is like great. No, it's not great. It's good though, for sure. I think it's really good. Milky Way, strong B. Above Three Musketeers. Very good. I enjoyed that. On to a Baby Ruth. It is dry roasted peanuts, rich caramel, and smooth nougat. Let's try it out. I think like Baby Ruths, if I'm not mistaken, Milky Ways and Three Musketeers are like all like associated together. I don't know why. Okay. So just on the basis that it reminds me a lot of the Milky Way, but it's better. And I'll explain. So the Milky Way had like that smooth, like kind of like whipped nougat kind of thing. That said smooth nougat as well, but it was more like, it had more like texture to it. It had like whole peanuts, which were really, really good. Baby Ruth's an A. That's really good. The taste is great. The texture is great. It doesn't really have any factors where I'm like, like not that good. Like it's really good. It's not S though. I'll reserve S. That is really, really good though. That's strong A, Baby Ruth. Not above Snickers though, I will say. But it's very, I would definitely put that A. Probably bottom of A. Yeah, bottom A, Baby Ruth. Very fair. Delicious. On to a absolute classic. Kit Kats. Now, I'm a big Kit Kat guy. I think a lot of you guys maybe watching this video are. They're really good. It's hard to really mess up something with like wafers and, chocolate. Like it's pretty hard, to, mess that up. But, let's try it out. Now, I'm gonna trigger you guys real quick. Delicious. No complaints. Absolutely nothing. Chocolate's great. Wafer's great. I think there's like a cream inside. Delicious. You can't improve Kit Kat. I really don't think so. With Kit Kats, I think they're the perfect chocolate bar. It's hard to improve a Kit Kat, It is absolutely delicious. Yeah, that's S. Easy S. Like no hesitation, Kit Kats are arguably the perfect chocolate bar. Not top of S though, I will say. We've had better candy bars today, but Kit Kats are S for sure. On to the next one. We have Kit Kat Dark. I've never had this. I didn't even really know they made this, if I'm being honest with you, because obviously it's like just like a normal Kit Kat, but it's like dark chocolate rather than milk chocolate. But, oh, it looks cool. Obviously, it looks like a Kit Kat, just like instead it's like darker in color. But let's try it out. Again, it's really hard to mess up a Kit Kat, you know? But not a huge dark chocolate fan, if I'm being honest with you, for like, you know, it's not a huge dark chocolate fan. But it's not bad. I would eat it again, but it's not great. That's a B. Solid B. Not special. Nothing crazy. But it's not bad. You know, it's good. Yeah, Kit Kat Dark, you get a B for sure. Last candy bar of the day, one that I've had before and one that my friend absolutely loves. The Kit Kat Duos Mocha Chocolate. I've had this before, it's really, really good. I definitely recommend it out there if you guys are looking into getting like, you know, a candy bar or something. But let's try it out today for the video. I can't even open these. Oh, Kit Kat, your packaging, please work on it. Like, it's like a mess to open. Alright, let's try it out. So mocha is obviously like, you know, it's like coffee, right? I'm a huge coffee guy. That is delicious. It's not perfect though, I will say, because like the first taste of coffee is like a little too strong, in my opinion. I think it's like too forward on it, but it's still really good. That's great though. I have really no complaints, except I think it's a little too forward on the, you know, the chocolate. I don't think there's enough chocolate flavor. I think it's like coffee's more overpowering a little bit. So I'm going to give that an A because I did really enjoy it. But I will say like there are improvements to be made on this, I think, for sure. But it's not that far off of S. It's really good, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely give that an A. But yeah, so that's 17 candy bars down. I hope you guys enjoy. Also, as you guys can tell, it's being uploaded on Christmas. Hope you guys are enjoying your Christmas. Happy holidays to you if you obviously didn't celebrate Christmas and you celebrate, you know, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, or any other, you know, holiday. And obviously this will be my last video of 2021. So I hope you guys, you know, have enjoyed this content that I've started uploading in 2021. And I hope you guys stick around with me for 2022 because we have a lot of content coming. And, you know, hopefully I can upload some different style videos. I'll be up at college, so maybe I can get some vlogs and stuff like that. And I hope you guys stick around with me and, you know, leave a like, comment, subscribe. And, yeah, that's about it, guys. Always make sure to stay positive out there. There's a lot of negativity in the world. It's easy to, you know, to let negativity consume you. Stay positive, stay happy, keep an open mindset, and stay awesome, guys. Peace.